Hey YouTube, um, I'm 36 years old and I've been suffering from hypothyroidism ever since I've been 28. And I hear that it's more common. I think like 8% of people over 55 suffer from this problem. So I was very surprised considering for most of my early life I've been fairly healthy. I wrestled in college and I always worked out, right up until I had a family and I had to start working long hours and my diet kind of went to crap and I started living on fast foods and I wasn't really taking care of myself the way I needed. And I'd say about 2 or 3 years went by, and I started having issues waking up in the morning. I would be so tired. I would feel like there was just a cloud over my head, and I couldn't focus. I couldn't find my keys anymore. I was beginning to slur my words, and I was having mood swings and feeling. I was just feeling sluggish all day long, and this went on, and I started reading online, and at first, I read about adrenal fatigue, and I thought maybe that's what's going on. So I had my adrenals tested, and the functioning, was a little bit off, and I started eating a little better for a while, and I actually felt a lot better. So I stopped focusing on what might be causing the issue, and then years passed by, and I started eating like crap again, and guess what? I started feeling the same way, sluggish and stressed out, and I was always tired, and my skin was dry, and my hair was falling out. My hair was turning white. I was in my early 30s by this time, and so I went to the doctor, and he ran some tests. He did my free T3 levels, checked my anti-thyroid antibodies, checked my serum cholesterol, prolactin, my basal body temperature. They ran all these tests on me and they prescribed me medicine, and I stayed on this medicine, and it seemed to make it a little better at first. But then I don't know what happened. Maybe my body just became tolerant to these medicines, or maybe it was the fact that I never actually changed my diet the way I needed to. The problem just kept getting worse and worse, and it was getting to the point where all I wanted to do was sleep all day long. Um, and so I started thinking outside the box and looking for more naturalistic, more holistic solutions. Things that look at your entire life and your entire lifestyle. I ran into this website called the Hypothyroidism Revolution, and I'll be leaving the link for that in the description part of my video. But this guy, I watched his video, and in this video he recommended some pretty radical changes in your diet, and he wasn't really focused on medicine. And I started reading and research that something like 90% of the medicines that are prescribed for this problem are either the wrong medicines or don't do anything. And so I really started looking at nutrition and learning about what foods I should and shouldn't eat. And I was hearing, so many myths and bad information. Um, I read that caffeine is actually good if you have this problem. You don't want to drink a lot of coffee, all day long, but having a cup of coffee every day has been shown to stimulate your hypothyroid hormone and your thyroid hormone, um, increasing salt take, eating your fruits and vegetables, increasing your saturated fats, avoiding polyunsaturated fats, avoiding anti-thyroid foods, soy milk, and whatnot. But so I went to picking up this guy's product, and this is not it here because I don't want to go through the book for free because I don't think that would be cool. But this guy has saved me so much time and money trying to figure this stuff out, because I realized that this really comes down to what you know about your body and nutrition, and you have to take this seriously, because the changes didn't happen right away, but I would say after about 4 to 6 weeks of following this guy's strategy, and committing myself 100%, I have felt so much better. I can wake up now and I get out of the bed immediately. I'm not so anxious throughout the day. My skin is starting to look better. It's not dry. I don't have chapped lips every morning I wake up. My hair, it's still kind of falling out a little bit, but I do think there's a lot of things that are going to improve over the next months, because I just feel a lot better, and I feel a lot more alert. And I'm still forgetting things, and I'm still a little foggy from time to time, but overall, it's been the difference between night and day. So this guy, I highly recommend you check out his website. It's the Hypothyroidism Revolution. You can just check out the link in the description part of this video. If you have this disorder and you've been prescribed medicines and they're not working for you, and you feel like your doctor is not doing the right thing, or you're not getting better, you have to check this out. You owe it to yourself, because I went so many years having problems with sleep and the way I felt, and I was 28 years old and I felt like I was 90. So I can't imagine what this would feel like if I was in my 50s or 60s. I just can't even imagine it. But anyone out there who suffers from this, give this a shot. It's really outside the box type stuff, but this guy knows his stuff, and he's been treating people. I don't want to say his whole life, but he suffered from hypothyroidism, and just all the research he put in this book and all the time he's put into it, it's helped me out a lot. So I wish you a lot of luck. If you have any questions or anything, just drop some comments in the video, and otherwise I'll put the link in the description. But thanks a lot, and good luck. I really hope you fix this. Bye-bye.